This video recording will support you in learning how to complete the Statement of Estimated Receipts from Accounts Receivables. A reminder, the Statement of Estimated Receipts from Accounts Receivables shows your stakeholders how much cash is paid in each of the months from the credit sales made in the previous periods. We can see from our collection rates that in the first month after sale, 70% of your clients will pay their outstanding account. In the second month after sale, your clients will pay 20% of the outstanding amount, and in the third month after sale, they will pay 10% of the outstanding amount. The information that you see on the screen has come from your booklet, and it's for exercise 6. Once you have entered the appropriate data, let's go to View, have a new window, View, then Arrange All, and we will have it in a vertical style on our screen. In this way, we can see the Input Assumptions page, and we can also see the Reports page. Using the Transpose formula, we are going to transpose this row here with our months into this column here. So we need to collect the appropriate number of rows. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So therefore we need to have 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the formula bar, we'll go equals, transpose, open bracket. We then pick up the array, or the number of months that we are after, and remembering to use Control Shift Enter, the months are transposed. We'll do the same for our credit sales. Ensure that you pick up the right data and it is relevant for the accounts receivables. Now, you may have noticed there that when I pressed enter, no data came across. The reason being is I did not use Control Shift Enter. So clear the contents, because that way you get rid of the underlying formulas. Back into the formula bar and go again. Transpose, pick up the relevant data, close the bracket, and this time Shift Control Enter, and the data appears. Do a quick little check and you can see that it is equal. Now over here where it says October, what we're going to do is this, is we know that in October we receive monies from July, but which month after sale is it? So if we look down and go, right, we sold in July, which means the first month after sale would have been August, the second month after sale would have been September, and the third month after sale would have been October. So therefore in October, we would have received 10% of the initial purchase. So we're going to go equals, pick up the 30,000, multiplied by our 10%. Now before I hit enter, I need to ensure that I use my absolute and mixed formulas. Remembering that when we use a mixed formula, so in this instance putting the $ in front of the B, we are locking the column in. When we put a $ in front of the B and the 10, we are actually locking in the cell value. So when we copy this formula down each of the rows, it will stay and collect the information from the B column, but it will lock in the 10%. Press enter, and you can see that we have 10% of 30,000 is $3,000. We also know that with our formulas here, it actually goes down in a diagonal, because the third month after sale for August is November, and the third month after sale for September is December. I'm just going to colour it in for you so you can see a pattern developing. Now I'm not able to just go equals 3,000, because if I do that, all it does is it picks up the value of 3,000 rather than picking up the actual formula. So again, clear the contents. In my 3,000 cell, I'm going to go Control C, and that copies the formula, not the value. move my cursor down to the next cell where I would like that formula to appear, Control V, and then either Control V or enter again for the last item. Let's go through that again, but this time for our 2 months after. So equals 45,000 times 20%. Remembering, I want to put a $sign in front of the B and a $sign in front of the B and the 9 to lock in the 20%. Enter. Again, Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Again, I will colour in the items just so you can see the pattern. In the real world, this would not happen where there would be colours on your screen. This is just part of the teaching and learning process. Now finally, the last items. This time it's the first month after sale. Remembering to put in our $signs. Let's lock in that cell. Control C. And we have nearly completed our statement. To complete the statement, we now need to add these figures here. Reminder, we use the sum function, and we only need to pop that in once because again we're going to drag across the formula. So in the bottom right hand corner, notice how your cursor changes from a large white cross to a small cross, and we drag across. Finally, we pop in there our title, so the total estimated receipts from Accounts Receivables. So our clients can actually see that in October, from our Accounts Receivables, we think that we're going to receive $26,000. They can track back and see, well, okay, $14,000 has come from September sales, $9,000 from August sales, and $3,000 from July sales. Now, a reminder that this unit of work is assessing not only cash budgets, but also your spreadsheeting skills. So one of the things that you will need to show us is the formulas, or are the formulas. So to show the formulas, we go Control and then tilde, and tilde is the key next to the number 1. And when you do so, your teacher will be able to see the formulas that you've used. So they'll be able to see that you have used the transpose formulas. They'll also see whether you have used mixed and absolute cell referencing. So to finish off, we go Control tilde, back to where we were, and we just do a final check to make sure that these initial figures here and these initial months are the correct ones. Hopefully, once you have done this 2 or 3 times, you'll really get the hang of using the transposed and the mixed and absolute formulas.